Welcome to Room C. In this room, we're going to be focusing on characterization. Remember, characterization is the act of describing the character or qualities of someone or something. It's the way a writer, and in our case Shakespeare, makes a person in a story, book, play, movie, or TV show seem like a real person. We're going to think about this question. On your Act 2 notes guides, get ready to answer this question. Number 1. Which way does Shakespeare use to characterize his characters in Romeo and Juliet? Is it A, Shakespeare literally tells the audience what a character is like? This may be done using the narrator, another character, or by the character, him or herself. Or is it B, the audience must infer for themselves what the character's like through the character's thoughts, actions, speech, choice of words, way of talking, looks, and interaction with other characters, including other characters' reactions to that particular person? Highlight the correct answer on your Act 2 discussion notes guide now. Pause the recording if you need to. Next slide. For this slide, we're going to focus on Tybalt's characterization. During the Capulets' ball, Romeo crashes it. Tybalt realizes Romeo is there and he freaks out. He can't believe a Montague like Romeo would have the audacity or the courage to crash the Capulet ball. Here is what Tybalt says when he sees Romeo. "Fetch me my rapier, boy. What dares this slave? Come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity? Now, by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike 'em dead I hold it not a sin." So we see that Tybalt is furious, a little bit overreacting. Lord Capulet, Tybalt's uncle and also Juliet's father, says, "Chill, dude. You don't have to be so upset. Yes, it's not right that Romeo crashed it, but we're not going to kill someone over it. Calm down." So the way that Tybalt reacts, we know that Tybalt can get a little hot-headed at times. Right now, we're going to think about 3 of our major characters. We're going to describe each character. Describe Tybalt, Romeo, and Juliet on your Act 2 discussion notes guide. Pause this recording in order to do so. Okay, at this time, you should have completed number 2 in Room C on your Act 2 discussion notes guide. Now we're going to go back and make sure we answered things correctly. For the characterization slide, in our question, which way does Shakespeare use to characterize his characters? Our answer here is B. If you notice, the number A actually shows how authors that are writing novels characterize their characters. You can tell because they use the word narrator. In B, you can tell that this is the way Shakespeare uses characterization because we have the word audience. In this way, audience have to be very observant of each character in the way they think, their actions, and their speech or their dialogue. And let's look how Shakespeare characterizes his characters. So let's kind of talk about how we can describe Tybalt. We already touched on this a bit. Tybalt is very protective of his family. He has a short temper and he's pretty fiery, right? We saw an example when he tried to kill Romeo at the ball. Romeo, on the other hand, he's young, he's handsome. Like many teens, he's pretty dramatic, he's a dreamer, and he's obviously a romantic. Juliet, also young and beautiful. She's sweet, but she's adventurous. So you can see Juliet and Romeo have things in common. That concludes our Room C. If you have any questions, you can rewind this recording or message your teacher.